Shoot, you can't hear the crap. It's okay. I have a phone. This video is off to a technical fail. Oh, Festus says hello. But there should be Jewish stuff playing right now, but you can't hear it, right? That's the problem when I use the fucking webcam. But I've got a phone, so it's all good. All you do see that, fuckers? That's the YouTube app. Fuck faces, scuzz bucket, try the minor leagues loser. Too low frames per second. You can't handle my face webcam frames per second? Learn more? No thank you. I'm hitting the X. I don't care about my frame rate. I care that they can't hear the Jewish crap. This sounds angry and silent because there should be heartwarming Jewish music playing. My God, bring peace down, bring peace down. O come, Emmanuel, to ransom captive Israel. Damn it. This is the most angry video because your technology sucks, Meta. Keep protecting those fascists. You know what you're doing. We don't, but you do. Hang on. Yeah, this is what I'm listening to, and you should be able to hear. Rabbi Karen Corbin. Rabbi Karen Corbin, Tacoma, LDS. No. I take that back. Rabbi Karen Corbin is not a Latter-day Saint, technically. She's actually the rabbi of Temple Bethel. Now, I don't know if you can hear two musics at once, or just this one, or you can't even hear this one. You hear no music. But this video is going to suck without music, so we got to introduce it somehow. Okay, let's turn off this one. Sorry, Rabbi Karen G, you're on mute. Karen G of the Corbin Elite. By the way, in Tournament Fighters, Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters on Super Nintendo, like an arrow comes into the frickin' sewer den. Like, who's gonna do archery practice in the sewer den of the turtles? Like, that's a bold-ass foot soldier. Anyway, there's a little note on it, and it's like, hey, we've taken Splinter, and I think we captured April too, who knows. It's a bunch of kidnapping, and it's basically a criminal conspiracy. But anyway, it's like, signed, the Shredder Elite. And guess who the big baddie of the game is? Shredder's a freaking playable character. Shredder's not even the big bad guy. The bad guy is Karai. Do you know who Karai is in Ninja Turtles? You have to pay attention to know. City at War? Hello, people. City at War. Does that ring any bells? Do you live in Tacoma? Karai is a girl foot soldier. She's like related to Shredder somehow. But like, if you're a girl and you kill people for fun, some part of your heart relates to the Ninja Turtles because they're just trying to survive, fight for justice. We need more Karais. We need more ninja girl assassins. Cough, Melanie Abbott, cough. Cough, that girl at Puyallup who says God is good, hashtag blessed. We need to do like change, like Hyuna. Step, swagger. We need to flip some girl assassins to the team of righteousness. That's the celebrity version of Fox Force 5. For like the real life version of Fox Force 5, 5 girls who can just kick ass and change the world? Look no further than my list of ex-girlfriends. I can't contact any of them. They are very good at blocking people. Mariah knows Latin, is obsessed with fairies. She's a saint, an angel. Where is she from? Somewhere in California? Where is she teaching now? Is she a professor? Where? Caitlin Thackeray, Catholic. I did not treat Caitlin Thackeray well because I was a young idiot. But Caitlin Thackeray, also a saint, also Catholic. No one deserves happiness more than Caitlin Thackeray. Caitlin Palo, not even an ex-girlfriend technically, but I did make her watch Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and I talked to her about Yoshi's Island, and she is a goddess. She knows literature, poetry, something else. She's a swim master, and she scuba dives. She could kill me right now if she wanted, and she would just shoot me through the drain pipe or something. I would be like leaning over the sink to shave, and Caitlin Palo could put a bullet in my head. Like, that's how cool she is. And she doesn't even use her talents for evil. She's like a good person. Not an ex-girlfriend, technically, but she should be because we should have had more fun. Oh, and Caitlin Palo is connected to my sex crimes confession. Write this down, court. I can't shield these kinds of crimes. Evidence Rule 408 style because I'm having fun. This one is a loophole. You get to use this against me. But with Caitlin Palo, I chatted her up in the Quad Cafe or whatever, and this was my dream come true because she's an angel, right? Like, she literally looks like whoever marries her is going to be the happiest person for the rest of their lives. I'm not even exaggerating. That is what Caitlin Palo looks like. She's Quaker. Like Quaker Oats or something. She's like the sex cult that travels around and makes crop circles. And like, you know, if you fall in love with them, they kill you and then they change their gender. Gender bender, X-Files. Caitlin Palo is like the good embodiment of gender bender X-Files. No offense, Caitlin. You're awesome. But yeah, she hypnotizes you by how beautiful she is. And she's a Quaker. And her people murder people using sex for fun. So, Caitlin, watch out. I'm watching you. No murder. No guns, no killing. Where's the fun in that? Okay, who else? We got Caitlin Thackeray. We got Mariah. Becky Schumacher from high school. The girl who didn't stand for the Pledge of Allegiance under God. Now she's like a psych person. She probably is smarter than Mayim Bialik. Becky Schumacher. Did she take me to prom? No. But that was a kindness, wasn't it? That would have been leading me on a little. As I tell Haley Fitzgerald. I have fragile emotions. Don't toy with my emotions. Becky Schumacher, to her credit, cautioned me that I'm really clingy. And she cautioned me. What was the other thing she told me? I'm not going to take you to prom. You're clingy, and I will not go to prom with you. Erica Cooper. Talk about human trafficking. Her dad didn't even look like her and was using her mom as a sex slave. Erica Cooper, I would be grateful if she was still alive. But she was my first kiss. And we watched Trigun, an anime. The elusive Mayflower of Peace. Like the Harbinger of Love or something. It's this doofus gunslinger in the anime West. And like he has such good luck, he'll put like one bullet in the sixth shot. He'll spin the revolver, click it. He'll like shoot, and the ricochet will take out all the bad guys at the same time. It's like, oh, I'm Vash Stampede. She also introduced me to Dance Dance Revolution. She had a game developer. Okay, Alex Carmichael. No offense, Alex. I reached out to Alex and she very respectfully be like, what the heck, Bennet? She shot me down and she did it with grace and kindness. And I'm like, okay, adieu means go to God. It means goodbye forever. Au revoir means until we meet again. Alex, her dad works at Microsoft. She did frickin' Can't Fight the Moonlight. She had a solo at Bothell High School. Kyle Cease, take note. And no one clapped. But like in my heart I was clapping. I'm like, oh my god, Alex Carmichael has a solo to Can't Fight the Moonlight. And no one is clapping for this girl. Like, she has every right to be angry at the world and at me. And if you really want to dig into crap, Alex Carmichael is the reason me and Caitlin Thackeray didn't get along, because during summer vacation, when you meet someone who's an angel, like Alex Carmichael, Caitlin Thackeray becomes a long-distance girlfriend, which complicates things. From the beginning, I didn't believe in long-distance girlfriends because it's basically just a girl who won't have fun or connect or be intimate because there's some guy in Iraq, like, exchanging gunfire. First of all, the guy in Iraq should be free. If he frees some kind of hostage lady and the hostage lady falls in love with him, Shadowfire, I think his code name was Shadowfire in Iraq. Do you know who you are? Well, you shouldn't feel guilty if you have an intimate connection with these ladies you're rescuing, these hostages in Iraq. And if you're like a freshman girl in college, like, you just present your wrist to the confused boy who doesn't know how to do his laundry and let him put his hand on your wrist so he feels your blood and your warmth. And he knows that even though he doesn't know how to do laundry or buy food for himself properly, he found a friend. Alex Carmichael is a genius. She's an angel. Her sister is even smarter than her. And sadly, her sister is dead. Hillary Carmichael. She can do a perfect Yoshi voice. And she taught me about Halo and about poning noobs. And she died in a skiing accident, just like Trevor Husted. Trevor Husted he's not smart enough to sort out the bad people and the good people of the world, so he just makes friends with everybody. And except me. Despite my efforts. When I first met Trevor Husted in the backyard of the church, because it was next door to him, he was like pitching with his dad, Rem Husted. And I think his mom's name is Jackie Husted. Speaking of cute sisters who might not be dead. Trevor Husted has a cute sister. Not a romantic interest, mind you. Because if I'm like, kindergarten through 6th grade, and he's like my baseball nemesis, like that book The Chosen by Chaim Potok or something, like he's the guy who would like pitch the ball at me and I'd smack it back at him and send him to the hospital because like, whack. Trevor Husted is my baseball nemesis because when he pitches, he's tall and thin, and he knows how to ski, and he knows how to befriend all the girls like Chantal Robert. Mary Pelto was on my fucking ski t-ball team, and I worshipped her ever since. When I practiced the piano, like, was it Bach or Clementi or something? The song was like a beautiful conversation. And I just imagined I was having a conversation with Mary Pelto. I think she's blocked me on Facebook, I'm not sure. Speaking of having imaginary conversations with people, Steffers, Cray Button. My whole half of a family, the Wests, the Honestacks, the Herbisons, and the Richies. They all blocked me on Facebook on the exact same day. When Jess isolated me from my family, my ex-wife, and teamed up with the LDS to launch a surprise sneak attack involving armed police to get me out of the house. Oh, Bennet must have done something very horrible. I was playing, literally, the new game that came out. Hyrule Warriors, Legend of Zelda, Princess Mifa, the fish girl who heals the wounded boy. I'm literally praying for a girl to heal me. Meanwhile, my wife is plotting to kick me out of the house, steal my kids, steal all my possessions. I still have clothing over there she won't give to me. Can you say Ku Klux Klan? Maybe not an exaggeration. There's an uptick of hate in Washington. There's an uptick of hate in the United States. There's an uptick of hate in France. Maybe even Sweden, Germany. What about the Russia-Ukraine situation? What about, here's a brain scratcher. How do you feel about Lebanon? It has more underground tunnels than like the final boss of Resident Evil. Does that mean everyone in Lebanon is like an evil person and we should wipe them out? FBI, are you going to block me? I'm an agent of peace. I love everyone. I'm a movie appreciator. I'm a person appreciator. I'm a Claire Danes, my so-called life appreciator. I'm a Tom Cruise Maverick I'm an appreciator of Tom Cruise, Val Kilmer, Anna Kendrick, Anna Paquin, the piano, Oscar winner at age 6 or something, Holly Hunter, Mrs. Incredible. Who could help me take down organized crime in Tacoma better than Holly Hunter? Like, I just need someone who blocks me less often than Mayim Bialik on social media. Because it must be overwhelming for her. Yes, we can mock this person. We can make funny references about how crazy people are crazy. Your whole show is supposed to help the mentally ill, not mock us and isolate us. Unblock me on everything, Mayim. I'm watching you. And the Megan Follows. And Lauren Collins from Take the Lead. Antonio Banderas. What am I talking about? This movie ain't got no name. What you looking at is history in the making. I thought we were going to do the tango. Bangarang. Dante Bosco. No, Mr. Ramon. You cannot handle the tango. I'm going to hang up. But I got to give you guys some good music. You've got the music. You've got Rabbi Elite Sister Corbin. I hope you could hear some of that. But we need to leave you with a bang. No like sappy Jewish bring peace down songs. I don't even know how to say those in Hebrew because Rabbi Karen Corbin is so freaked out I'm going to bomb the synagogue that she won't even enroll me in Hebrew level 0. I only trust girls because boys tend to be fascists more often than not. But so far, Rabbi Karen Corbin has not agreed to tutor me in Hebrew. But I know katzencup, cat head. You're a doofus because you have the head of a cat, even though Mayim Bialik says that cats are genius people who were worshipped in Egypt. Like, I think Jewish people were just jealous. This is my historical anthropological analysis. That back in the day, this is just a thought, it's a theory, Jewish people were looking around and it's like, hey, this sucks. This is like the beginning of Prince of Egypt. These people are whipping us. They're praying to all these weirdo gods we don't know about. We have like the real one. And the Egyptians are like, oh, in addition to enslaving people, we're going to worship this stupid cat. No wonder Jewish people hated the cats. But it's like now that we're not being whipped in Egypt anymore, I think we can do some kind of tentative peace treaty with the cats because they weren't to blame for what the Egyptians did. They were just like neutral bystanders. They're just like, we'll be cool cats. Tacoma needs more cool cats. If you're a cool cat, be a bystander. And just like a cat, pounce into action at the appropriate time. Hang on, I promised you guys music. I have to end this on a good note. But what am I going to play? Well, it's a surprise even to me. Zen Theater Live After Dark. Begin by simply listening. Slow down. See just how peaceful today can be. Trust your intuition. If you feel like you do not belong in this world, it's because you are here to help build a better one. You're just a kid. Trust me. The moment will come when your talents are needed. But the thing is, you don't choose that moment. That moment chooses you. I just got goosebumps. Wait a second. Did you steal that from Oprah? Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Zen Theater Live, we just shuffle chaos off the top of the head from the algorithm. As long as you're broadcasting and you have half a brain, people might not cancel you. Speaking of which, uncancel Kevin Spacey, uncancel Shia LaBeouf, uncancel Woody Allen, uncancel Mel Gibson. If he was complaining about a Jewish mafia, I'm not saying the Jewish people in Tacoma are mean, but they do have a pretty sophisticated network, let's be real. Hang on. And also, if Robert Downey Jr. says to forgive someone, and Robert Downey Jr. should be apologizing to the first Man of War, you know, Iron Man and Man of War, the guy who was taken over by the Hotel Rwanda dude. Now, the Hotel Rwanda dude is a good actor, and I understand business. But Terrence Howard, who's just like philosophizing, and people are picking apart his philosophizing, they're like, hey, we hired an AI computer to disprove something Terrence Howard is saying off the top of his head. Like, just be nice to people, you fucking turds. Be nice to the first Iron Man copy clone wannabe. Give him a job. Send him to Crave Canada. That's the other idea of the day. Dante Bosco from Take the Lead. Antonio Banderas from Take the Lead. Lauren Collins from Take the Lead and Crave Canada. Crave Canada Francais. Crave Canada, my dead mom Megan follows. We have a fucking Take the Lead Anne of Green Gables crossover cooking up literally nearby Prince Edward Island. We bring Mulder and Scully up there. Do I have to think of everything, people? Let's play the music and end this fucking episode. What music? Shape of You, piano tutorial. Let's see if that comes up with anything interesting for you. Musically starved buffoons. Here, this looks at easy piano or the piano cover. Amazon. At least there's one corporation that's not evil and fascist. And Freedom Unlimited. Thank you, Amazon, for not being evil and fascist. I hate it when corporations are evil and fascist. You are a good billionaire. You are the best billionaire. The rich get richer, and they're benevolent. They're not fascists. The poor get poorer, but they're taken care of by Amazon. So it works out for everybody. It's gonna be live. By the way, Heaven was an angel. Support groups, she probably knew too much. They probably killed her. If I overlooked any and all ex-girlfriends, they were all saints and angels. I've never met a girl who was bad deep in her heart. Never. Boys all the time, they're fascists, but girls, deep in their heart, they're always nice. Catch you guys on the flip side. Okay, bye. I know, I hate to go also, but gotta leave them wanting more. Even myself. I love you.